Hi all, Planet Agent here. Today I'm going to talk about a couple of topics that I missed on my last video on the BCB Crusader Mark II cook set. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, let's get started. In the first video, I forgot to mention that the stove here can be used as a twig stove. I haven't seen anybody use this yet, but I haven't done that much research on it. My only thinking about it is that there's not a lot of room, but of course some of the smaller twig stoves don't have a lot of room. But they usually have a hole where you could feed the sticks on the side, where this one you can't. So twigs tend to burn up pretty quick. So you'd have to constantly be lifting your pot off, throwing some more twigs in, lifting your pot off, just to keep the thing going. I'm sure it'll probably burn just fine in there. There's plenty of ventilation on here. But of course, the other thing with twigs, or you could probably use wood pellets in here also, is that they're all just going to sit on the bottom of the pot there. So there's not a lot of airflow. Well, I guess a fair amount in the bottom. But airflow could be a problem, but so you could probably put a grate in there and it would burn a little bit better. In part 2 of this series, I am going to do some burn test or boil test with my alcohol stoves. I'm not going to use Esbit, and I don't really want to test this out as a twig stove because I don't want to get the bottom of my pot all sooty. And you know how hard it is to clean that off. So, but I was thinking maybe I will try wood pellets. I was kind of wondered, you could probably put a nice little pile in that little ring in the bottom. But I don't want to get my pot dirty, so maybe what I'll do is third part of my burn test on the next video. Maybe I'll just take a pot like this one here that's already been used many times. See, I don't want this one looking like this one. But anyway, this one doesn't quite fit unless I shove down on it, which that'll be just fine. So if it, just to see how the wood pellets work in there and see if it'll burn. So maybe I might do the wood pellets because I'm kind of curious to see how the wood pellets will work in there. I don't think I want to mess around with twigs. Maybe down the road I will, but no guarantee. Okay, that's about all to say that I missed on this stove. And then the next thing I kind of want to talk about was lids for the cup. BCB does make a plastic lid, but that was for the Mark I, which is a little bit smaller than this one. I think sometimes people have used some of the, like the Pathfinder and other places that made lids for the standard U.S. military canteen cup, but you had to kind of tweak them. They don't fit because this isn't the real kidney shape like you will find in a military or U.S. military canteen cup. So it'd be kind of hard, and the smaller ones definitely won't fit on this. So I was thinking about making one of my own. You could use aluminum foil. Let me back up one. I haven't seen any lids that are manufactured for this Mark II kit, but you could use aluminum foil, which is just fine. It's cheap. You can. It's easy to manipulate to make it fit. But I was thinking maybe I'll try something else. I have tried using stainless steel. Usually get those stainless steel cookie sheets from the dollar store, which is real cheap. But they're kind of hard to beat around into shape that they fit nicely on the pot. And I'm not much of a metal worker, so I was thinking, well, maybe I have a lot of this flashing laying around. So I thought maybe I'll try that. It's aluminum, but it's a little more solid, a little more than say aluminum foil, so it won't be all get mushed up in your pack. So I might give this a try. As you can see, I've already started. I traced out the cup, and I left some flack here. So I'll probably just go ahead and set this on here. Maybe I'll just get a hammer and beat it down into shape, see how that turns out. Or when I finish this up, if I'm happy with it, I'll probably just maybe post a few pictures of it. I probably won't make a whole video. But anyway, yeah, and then I'll attach. I have some D-rings. I'll probably attach a D-ring to it. So I've made lids before, so we'll see how this flashing works. If that doesn't work, maybe I'll try something else. It's for aluminum foil. You can always get those aluminum cooking pans, like at the dollar store, pretty cheap, and that's a little thicker aluminum than your standard heavy-duty foil that you get in the store. So kind of rambling along here, but anyway, those are the two other things I want to mention. One, that this can be used as a twig burner, and to my knowledge to date, I haven't found anybody that has a lid for this new Mark II cup. So that was the gist of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.